Let's see, I think we're live again. Maybe we're live and let's see. Alright then, we're live. And hey guys again, we're back and now we're doing Mega Man X2. I'm opening the Mega Man block. So yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting run. So I got a bit of practice, but things can go awry. But let's go down to business. There's a lot to talk about it. So ready in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Before I say something, chat, press F for the greatest hero of all, the green biker dude. Yep, there he goes. So yeah, the biggest change between X1 and X2 is that, as you can see, the dash ability is now at your disposal right from the get-go. From this game, it's one of the many trends that this game introduced that will become trends of the X series from here onwards. And because of that, the intro stage is already over. You can just made it in less than under a minute. So now we got another trend. The intro stage boss, they are gigantic and intimidating, but they're extremely fragile. Like this guy, this TFO. A couple of charge shots can make short work of him. And that was the intro stage. Now, the short version on the plot, basically we're just taking down the remnants of Sigma's Mavericks, who are now led by this trio, known call themselves the X-Hunters. Consist of Surges, Agile, and Violent. So now we have their Mavericks here. And we start with Wire Sponge at the weather control area. But of course, first things first, go left, wall jump in, instant hard tank. The objective of the gimmick of the level obviously are the different type of weather that you bypass. Those ores thing that you see there, they're only affected by certain special weapons that they can manipulate the weather that you get. And I grab a sub-tech at the top of it, by the way. And then the level is very straightforward. Just dash jump and take out a lot of enemies as possible to reduce a lot of lag. The last set of enemies right there. Whatever, and we reached to the boss. And now we got Wire Sponge himself. Let's see how he's gonna cooperate this time. And yes, we got the dash lemons, of course. Dash and shoot, you get double damage on the bosses. A returning tech strat from X1. Okay. Oh no. Oh, he's got angry. Yeah, you can actually beat him without his face as possible, but you want him climbing on the top. It's unfortunate that I didn't get the best pattern I wanted, but that's okay. And we sponge down. we get the strike chain. It's a hook shot, which allows you to create a large wire and can climb on wall, grab walls, and grab items as well. It is very useful to speed tech. And now we are going at the Dinosaur Tank when we faced off Wheel Gator. So this is the strike chain right there. It's useful to take out down those enemies in one shot. And here's our first Afterlife capsule. A very tricky one to get. How many tries am I gonna get? Second try, that's not too bad. And we got our first Afterlife capsule upgrade. In my opinion, this is the best arm upgrade in the whole X series. Very simple but extremely effective. It is the double charge shot. And like in every X game, the arm upgrade allows you to charge up special weapons. So, and here's how the strike chain does. It creates a large wire. And here's the right armor model Rabbit, which you can hover and have spike arms you can charge. Not doing so well there, but that's alright. There's a hard time, damage moves from this guy. Good. And there we go. Can I get this? There we go. That was very dangerous, but I got the wire, the strike. Now we gotta climb, deal with this boys. And now we have to just dash, jump, galore. And get as much health as possible. This help. And now we reach the boss. Now, Bill Gator, he's infamously, among many speedrunners, being the most tedious boss fight if you don't take him out quickly. And unfortunately, I couldn't get him on time because he starts submerging on the oil and make this fight drag out. And you gotta be very precise hitting him with his weakness, the strike chain, or else if you miss it, it'll go down immediately to the oil again. And this fight can drag on forever. That's why I decided to play a little safe here, because I'm not super proficient with that strat yet. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, you troll me there. You troll. You troll Gator. That's why a lot of people hate this guy. He's a major reset point to a lot of people. You missed out the strike chain loop. Alright, now that we've defeated two Mavericks, the X-Hunters are starting to realize they're underestimating X, so they're gonna make a little intervention. And now they're telling us that they have Zero's parts, aka they wanted to resurrect Zero because he was a very popular character, so it was too good to let him die. So they wanted to keep him alive. So now the X-Hunters are gonna appear in the stage, in the game, on the map, but since this is any percent, we're going to skip them. Any percent in this game means that you can collect all the power-ups items, but you have to skip the X-Hunters because they also added to the percentage count. That's what is essentially the category is in this game. Anyway, now we're in the volcano zone with Flame Stag. Now we got a bomb rush to this volcano. line as fast as possible. Take down that bar Wayne to get the hard tank. And fly. That's what we're gonna do essentially this level. Just dash, jump, and climb. And take out those flying swirls. These guys right there. And that's the charge spin wheel, which is a spread shot that can be shoot out in all screens. And now we race to Flame Stack himself. It's a fun fight, in my opinion, without his weakness. Because he's very agile and he can wall jump like me. So the speed strat is that you gotta have to shoot him while wall jumping and tank the damage. That is a bit of a damage race. That's the more advanced strategy on him. Okay, now while his half health gone, his flames turn blue. That means if he does his speedrunner attack, if he gets you, he'll do an Isuna drop. And he's cooled down. And from him we get this speedrunner. It's a fire shotgun, and the charge shot version is a very useful dash attack, which allows you to do an extra dash. And now we're going to overdrive Ostrich at the desert base. So we're gonna go down here, take out these dudes. Come on, come down, thank you. And here's the right chaser. We're gonna take it all the way. There's gonna be a jump that sometimes you get it, and sometimes I won't get that ramp jump. Let's see how we're gonna get the jump. Here it comes. Okay, we got it. And here comes the trickiest hard tank. Got it! First try. That feels so good. Here, use spin wheel, and we get the other cap, the Dr. Light Castle, the leg upgrade. This is another staple of the X series introduced here. That every leg upgrade grants X the ability to mid-air dash. While later games introduce additional abilities, but the air dash is the most common one in every X game. And here's a unique entrance. X step on this rocket and auto fires it. And we just land on the outside of the base. We fight up Overdrive Ostrich himself. And he was a comrade to Storm Eagle, by the way. So, Ostrich himself is a speedy bird. He just loves running around, and occasionally he does his Sonic Slicer. The normal one and the spread shot of it. Those ones. Just very simple boss fight, just dash lemon him a lot. And this bird is roasted. Pretty easy boss in general. So now we're going into the junkyard when we meet up with Morph Mott. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a technique called the neon jump. I'll shoot out one double charge shot, then do this. Oh, I messed it up, but I did it right there. If you dash in midair and press both fire and jump at the exact same frame, you can do that trick known as that people know as the neon jump. Sort of like a midair jump, and you get an additional air dash as a result. And there's the other capsule. Another staple of the X series also introduced here, that the body in most X games, the body armor will grant X an additional ability. This ability is known as the Giga Attack. In this game's case, this is the Giga Crush, a full-on, full-screen attack, which eliminates every enemy on screen. As X wasted already. In order to regenerate that, you have to take intentional damage. But you notice by a different audio cue. And now we got this junk roll mini boss. This is like that junk insect. Very easy, just use spin wheel and then a charge Sonic Slicer to take out the insect very easily. And here's the speedrunner. There's the charge version of it. I use it midair, and I can get an additional air dash. Just like that again. Which is very awesome. I'm gonna need a lot of weapon energy for Mothman himself. That's why I'm hoping for a weapon ammo drop. Another that boss and bring it down pretty easily. Nah. Oh, does some nice drops. Thank you, game. And now we got Morpho as a unique boss fight because this guy has two faces. First, we got this cocoon. I'm gonna destroy first. There we go. I stopped before he rolls around the floor. And there's Mod himself, flying in the sky. Very easy, just one normal shot and two shard shots. Well, that's what he takes. Or charge burners. And from him we get this silk shot, which is a junk projectile that's split in 4-1 on contact. Sort of like a bit of a spread shot. And now we're going in the deep sea base when we faced off with Bubble Crab. Yeah, this song is pure cat jam. The soundtrack in this game is great. Fantastic in general. This song is so good that was remixing X5. And here's this mini boss, which easily dispatchable without a fully charged Sonic Slicer. Come on. Get up there. Please, game. Really? Come on, X, you can do this. Thank you. Sorry there. A little mishap, but there's the hard tank. I'm gonna show this real quick. This is what you get. Use the silk check in the secret area, and you get instant refill. It's one of the 3 secret hidden areas in the game that you can do to farm out weapon energy and health. Oh my goodness, get up there. Yeah, you're supposed to do normally you're only supposed to do the charged weapon from Bubble you get from Bubble Crab, but because what I did there, you can get it without relying on backtracking with the neon jump or that small left jump that I did there. But that's a bit of a mishap, but don't worry. Nice use of the charge shot there. Sorry, silk shot. And now we climb. Game says no when trying to show something. Yeah, a lot of games want to deny you as possible. So here's Crab himself. Very easy boss with a big takes a manipulable AI. Just force him to do this when you above him. Do that horn attack. And sometimes he do that bubble shield is, which he can easily take out with one spin wheel. This is his main weakness. Very easy to exploit. Just jump over. He'll do the horn attack infinitely. The game knows indeed. And from him, we got the Bubble Splash. It's sort of like a machine gun bubble laser attack, but it has a bit of a short range. It can be useful. The charge shot version of it especially is very useful because it creates a bubble barrier. And now we're going into the computer base when we face up with the ninja hacker Magna Centipede. And there's a bit of stealth. There's a unique gimmick in this level that those searchlights, you want to avoid them so it won't spawn those turrets. And I took a detour there to get the hard tank. And now we got these blocks. We got quick enough. And I used the silk shot to take out the big ones. I use this. You can use the charge speed burner to speed things up. You can get the sub tank. And now we got this mini boss, the shop register. One of the uses of this game's CX4 ship, a special ship that was developed by Capcom, and that was used for this in X3 to do fancy animations, especially the wireframe effects. Now we go down here, and now we bomb rush this part with those materializing blocks and avoid that target reticule. Because if you get caught by it, the game analyzes you, and the more you get analyzed, it powers up this mini boss, the Raider Killer. And there, just spam Speedrunner, his main weakness. You can take him out very quickly. Maybe weapon drop, because no, this time's a help. Sometimes I get weapon drop from him. And now we reach to Magnet Centipede himself, which again, you don't want to hit him with his weakness because he'll make the fight a lot tedious. Yeah, the moment you want to hit him is when he does some of his attacks. And this one, because he doesn't suffer the knockback. That's the strategy right there. There's a more advanced technique that you force him to do, some kind of a glitch that you force him to do that, of his spinning tail attack, that you'll force him to do that infinitely and take a lot, and you can take him 3 shots at him. And you have to be in the corner. I still don't know how to do that. You get caught by that magnet of his ability, mash out to get off his tail. He picks us like that, he points at you, and once you get rid of the charge shot, take out. Since he's low health, I can use the silk shot to force him to cut off his tail and finish him off. But yeah, you want to attack him when he's doing those 2 attacks for his animation to prevent the knockback. Or he'll teleport around. And now we are at the last of the 8 Mavericks. We are going at the Crystal Cave. And we are dealing off with Crystal Snail. So for this part, I'm gonna take a bit of a detour, take this right armor, we get the hard tank, just do this hard tank, mash the hover button, and you get it easily. So this is gonna be... Now we gotta do a bit of an ice block segment. Those ice blocks are instant kill, they can crush you. You gotta be careful. And spikes because it's a Mega Man game, of course. I may miss the skill, let me see. Yeah, you can skip the Magna, this mini boss, the Magna Quartz. If you time well your speed burner and the trail to cause a lot of lag, and the game will not register. And unfortunately, I missed it. Fight goes down too quickly with this spin wheel. There's the Dark Light Castle is down there, but I'm gonna make sure to get this block out of the way first, and then we get the detour. And we got the head capsule. With that, we get the second armor. The helmet upgrade just uses ability that reticule that allows you to locate hidden passages. Not that useful once you know every location on repeated playthroughs. Anyway, now that we reached the boss with Crystal Snail himself, this is a very, very laggy fight. You don't want to stay on his shell. So what we're gonna do is use his weakness, the Magnemine. Just stay on his shell all the time, and what he does is just jump around. He wants his shell back. Which I'm not gonna allow him to do that. And when he's low on health, he jumps in the air and he may do his full charge Crystal Hunter, which allows him to slow down time, and then it slows you down immensely. Which of course I prevent him to do that, of course. But now that we've got all 8 Mavericks, it's time for the end game. A little bit of trivia about the X-Hunters is originally the X-Hunter were meant to be 4, with the 4th member being a female hunter. But however, lack of resources sadly forced them to scrap her. And the original name were the 4 Guardians at one point. Which, of course, that name will become repurposed for the Zero series. So, I pointed out. Alright, the first of the X-Hunter stages. A lot of wall jump we have to do. Especially in the crushing segments. Get up there, X. Please. Just wall jump, take out a lot of enemies. Wait. We're almost at the end. One last crushing segment. And we reach the boss. So now we fight the first of the first X-Hunter, Violent. And This is what supposedly you're supposed to fight him the first time. That's how he looks. Except for, of course, he has the ability to spawn Yoku blocks. This is a damage race, so use the fully charged Bubble Splash and you can take him out very easily. And this gorilla is down. Also, originally Violent was meant to have a different form, just like his fellow ex-hunter that we're gonna see it later. But like the female hunter, lack of resources forced the developers to scrap that concept. So that's how he ended up like this. Alright, X-Hunter Stage 2. This is pretty much the shortest level of the game. Maybe the second shortest, aside from the very, very last level. A lot of waves of enemies and descending. And now for the famous rocket platforming segments. Which, yeah, in a speedrun, you want to bomb rush those. If you want to catch that rocket elevator. Or else you have to wait for what? For more than 30 seconds? But yeah, it is one of the most riskier strats in the game. And the most trickiest parts to speed through. Because you have to jump over the water and air dash a lot. But yeah, we reached the boss, Surges himself, who is now with what it looks like a Wily machine. He's a Dr. Wily fanboy after all. So I'll use the Giga Crash to take out the cannons in this first phase. And we are to the second phase immediately. Just stand there and spam Charge Sonic Slicer. And occasionally avoid the spread shots, the diagonal ones in particular. But I know it's not the fastest travel in the first phase, what I did there. It's just you have to shoot out either Magnemite or Silk Shots to take out the cannons faster. And yes, Surges is down, defeated by the Mementos of Light. How pitiful. That's what he actually says in the Japanese version. Hence the common theory of the whole Surges and Wily theory. And now, Hunter Stage 3. This one has an important secret capsule that we have to do to get, which is very easy. Just like in the last game, you need all the item upgrades, every sub-tank and hard tanks, and you gotta have to be at full health in order to reach to get it. That was nice there. No jump. Oh, almost screwed that up. That's okay. Health drop, nice. Thank you, game. Come on. Really? Yeah. The speedrunner on those turrets can force him to go to drop health or weapon energy. Use the jump there, secret passage, and we get the Shoryuken. Essentially, Ken's high punch version of the Shoryuken introduced in Super Street Fighter 2. And the input is pretty much what you'd expect, the Shoryuken motion. it has to be done at full health. But unlike the Hadouken in X1, it's not an instant death per se, but it can ignore enemy iframes and even the bosses. Come on, dude. Thank you. Whatever. We're gonna use a E-tank, sub-tank, whatever. But now we reached the last of the X-Hunter, Agile, in this weird UFO form. And gone. Shoryuken for the win. Well, Agile, you're just some more space debris. And the X-Hunters are gone. But it's not over yet. Agile mentioned Master. He yelled for his Master before he explode. So that means we had to do more stages. And this is not much of a level, but it's the boss rush. Back to the more traditional capsule room, like it was in Mega Man 2 and onwards, and unlike X1, where it was level by level progression. And this is why many speedrunners dub this as the Shoryu Rush. I'll try my best to take all the 8 Mavericks with the Shoryuken. Two of them, as you see. Shoryuken is not an instant kill per se, but if you are in the right position to ignore the enemy iframes, they are down easily. Okay, Mr. Carlos. Come on, jump. Jump towards me, bro. No, but that's okay. Yeah, his fight has spikes in this room. But he's gross. His pride, I should say. Now for Crystal Snail again. Let's see if I can do this funny glitch. Yep, I got it. If you hit Snail during his tongue animation with the Shoryu, you cause this glitch and make his shell disappear. And for the rest of the fight, he just jump around looking for it. That means it's a free win for you. Here's Wire Sponge, and goodbye. Also, Wire Sponge has a unique death animation when you destroy him with his Sonic Slicer, his weakness. You can see an animation being sliced off. You could say that predates the death animation in the Mega Man Zero and CX series, where when you deliver the final blow with a saber on a boss, there's an animation where they get cut off. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I need to save that sub-tank. Yeah, what you saw there when I entered the room, I move a little bit. You can do that before it loads the boss fight. I'll farm for a minute for sub-tank. One. And there we go. Perfect. And finally, Mr. Gator himself. This one is the trickiest to land a shorty on him at the beginning of the fight, because you gotta be very frame perfect when dashing and launching the strike chain at the same time in order to reach him. And you have to be very close to land the full shorty on him. So I decided, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. And that's all the refights. Don't press start there. And of course, we got Sigma calling us and challenging us. So we have to go after him. And strangely enough, the final stage is Magnus Centipede stage. Strangely enough. Come on. Oh my, I need full health, please. I'm gonna grind a little bit for health, because I need a Shoryuken. Come on, game. There we go. Now, if you didn't face the X-Hunter early in the game, this is what affects. So that means we have to fight the real Zero. And there's Sigma, also known as Neo Sigma in this game. And now for Zero himself. Shoot, Shoryu twice, and that's it. And with 2 Shoryukens, we restore Zero's memories. So, he's fully resurrected. It's time to take out Sigma again. Go down here. Alright, Sigma. Show us what you got. And yes! And he busts out his Wolverine claws. Come on, jump. And ironically, he uses the electric spark, his original weakness in the last game. Come on, can you teleport, please, dude? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Sigma is a cosplayer. That's basically he is. Anyway, time for his second form, the Sigma virus. And get ready on time, by the way. And time. And that is it. One Shoryuken, what it takes to take him out. Unlike in X1, his wolf form is immune to Hadouken. But this game, one Shoryuken is well placed, and he's done. So, Sigma has been deleted. And before he goes away, he tells us that Zero was the last of the Doctor's creations. Which Doctor he was talking? Play Mega Man X4 to find out. And that is Mega Man X2, ladies and gentlemen. Like X escape, reunite with Zero, the world is saved once again. That was a pretty decent run. A little overestimate, but yeah, I still new to this game, speedrunning, but I love Mega Man games in general. I love loving the speedrunning in marathons. So yeah, I want to make a quick shout out, a quick thank you to all of people that allow me to participate in this marathon. Also, I want to thank you, the No Kid Hungry organization, who are doing an amazing job behind the scenes, where they are all fighting for a good cause, and a very noble one as well. And also I wanted to thank you everybody in chat for joining this run. I did my best what I can show about this game. Even though it was just basic speedrun strats. Because if you want to get up competitive time, yeah, you're gonna have to play the Japanese version and learn the more advanced strats. I mean, you can watch every speedrunner, top 5, those who know the advanced strat, and you'll see how optimized this game is. So, yeah guys, that is all for me. But this is not the end of the Mega Man block. Because this is only the beginning. Because please stay tuned, because we have more Mega Man action on Prime Time as well. So, come on, we're just getting started. Thank you everybody, and see you next time. And this is Nobleboy signing out. And fight for everlasting peace. Bye bye.